We hit 50K on the channel, which is halfway to this year's goal of 100K subs. Where do I even start? October 30th, 2020. 7 months without a single video uploaded. I guess it's finally time to explain. Where in God's name have I been? Oh, and also that right there, that's me. We'll get to that later, but I think I have a little talking to do. I never really saw myself taking a break this long from YouTube. I knew there would come a time when I would need a break because I was already getting a little burnt out, but 7 months was not what I ever had in mind. You know, when I was writing the script for this video, the first thing that came to mind was the need to apologize for such a long absence. With no warning, I completely disappeared. The more I thought about it, the more it became clear that I needed this, and it's not something I think I should apologize for. Instead of an apology, I'd like to thank everyone. You guys have been so supportive of the channel even when I wasn't there. I've gotten so many comments and messages, hell, even emails telling me when I would come back, and on top of that, the channel has been doing pretty damn well for not having a recent video in such a long time. In fact, just recently we hit probably the biggest milestone a YouTuber could hit: 100,000 subscribers. I say the biggest because once you hit 100K, it kind of establishes you as a content creator, and I don't think any other milestone feels as good as this one. You guys are awesome, and I really mean that. But I know I won't be let off the hook that easy, so why? Why on earth did I turn into a ghost, or as a lot of people like to joke, left the village to train on Mount Miyaboku for 6 damn months? As goofy as that joke is, it does kind of relate to the actual reason I was gone. The initial reason I stopped was because I felt as though I needed a break since I was feeling burnt out, but as more and more days passed, it became more of a regrouping process for not only my mental but also my physical. These past couple of months have been pretty fun. It's allowed me to explore more hobbies and do things I didn't quite have the time for before with YouTube and school. Hey, peep the drawing skills though. I'm getting pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. YouTube for me really started as just something I did for fun, and I still have plenty of fun doing it, but as my channel grew, it slowly started becoming a job for me. Not because I didn't enjoy doing it, but because it allowed me to have an income. Being only 16, this was something that I was, as you can imagine, really excited about. Having money is every teenager's dream, and that dream became a reality for me. But one thing that I never want to happen is that reality changing me and why I started this channel in the first place. The more I saw the numbers go up, the more I wanted the numbers to go up higher, which is completely fine because it means I'm only growing as a content creator, but I started to become afraid that eventually I would be hypnotized by those numbers and it would become the only thing I would care about. Instead of trying to make quality content, I would just want to be sure I'm making a video on the latest big trend that I was sure would bring in views. That was exactly what I didn't want to happen. So to bring it back,
why?
I would say because I needed time to make sure that my young mind wasn't being poisoned by the numbers, and I needed time to also make sure that I am making the best content I can every time I sit down to record and edit a video. Moving on, I want to make sure that I am putting my heart and soul into each one of my videos, period. So there it is. For everyone who was wondering where on earth did I go, that is my explanation. But I'm glad to say the wait is over and I'm back for good. Now, this doesn't mean a break won't happen again, but don't worry, it sure won't be 7 months this time around. It's pretty easy to get burnt out doing this YouTube thing, especially if you're editing your own videos. And if that means I have to take a month-long break every once in a while to readjust, then I think that's completely okay. Now, since I've been gone for so long, I think a good way to make it up to you guys and come back with a bang is with a little project I've been working on. This year's intro. With the help of an amazing creative Oshi AMV, we have made something that I know you guys will enjoy. But before we get to that, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of things. First off, Twitter is something that I haven't used a lot, but now that I want to come back full force into the content creator arena, I want to make sure there's a place where I can talk to you guys. So everyone, make sure to go follow the Twitter account at PrivySageYT. Let's get to 1,000 followers. Also, Twitch is something I have yet to take on, but go follow my brand new Twitch account as well. I'm not sure when I will start live streaming, but for now, let's see if we can get to 500 followers. Instagram is also another social media I'll be using for the channel. Let's try to get 500 followers as well. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about before the intro is merch. Merchandise is something I was always excited for as an up-and-coming content creator. It's one of those things that I can just have fun being creative and at the same time make something that can represent the channel and my journey so far. So here it is, shirts, sweaters, hoodies. This will go down in history as our first official merch line. As you can see, it reps my brand new updated look with some cool text to go along with it as well. I wanted to create something clean and simple but also bold at the same time, and I'm glad to say it came out great. All the links, including my Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and merch, will be in the description below. And now what you guys have been waiting for a little too long now, 7 months to be exact, is the 2021 intro. What can I say? Feels good to be back. 彼のことは申し訳なかった。謝りをごめんなさい。前に他の女が気になった時があった。それも本当にごめんあいちゃん。